What's going on, y'all? This is Neil Charles, as in Work with Neil Charles, back again for another video. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you keep up with all my videos. We're gonna be talking about credit, finances, investing, trading, all kind of things like that, things about making money. So make sure you keep up with my channel. Now, in this video, we're gonna be talking about why it is important to keep a balance on your credit card. Some people say that it needs to be $0. Some people keep a balance on it. I heard different scenarios. I've seen different scenarios, but I got the truth right here. Break it down on in certain circumstances why you need to have a balance on your credit card. So as you're looking at my screen right now, you're looking at Experian.com and you're looking at the score saying, okay, 789, they dropped 24 points. Now, some people are like, well, shoot, I'd rather have, I'm happy with a 789, right? Which is nothing wrong with that because everybody, you know, probably don't have in the 700s. They want a 700 credit score, but this individual was in the 800s, but they dropped. So this person called me and said, yo, Neil, why did my score drop? Something is going on. Like, I don't get it. Everything, look, help me out, right? So this individual, I think it was over about 2 years ago, contacted me for some kind of credit help. And when I analyzed their credit back then, they didn't really need repair. They just had issues with credit, certain things they had going on. Certain accounts were automatically going to fall off within a year or two. So, you know, they just needed verbal support. There was no repair. So they built their credit, paid like a bunch of debt down within a year, like close to like 15, 20 grand of debt down within a year. An amazing job, right? And their score jumped up. But they wanted to stay in the 800s and they wanted to know why their score dropped. So they have no debt. And I'm explaining this to you right here. So check this out. 789, they have no debt. Now, why is that? This website right here is myfico.com. This is the people who created a FICO score that 90% of lenders use FICO score in the world to make credit decisions and financial decisions for people that are trying to obtain loans, businesses, cars, whatever it is. A lot of people use FICO score. So this is the company that creates a score. Now, the main part we're going to be talking about is the 30% amounts owed, which is the credit card usage. Now, I'm going to go back to high school days or school days. Now, I remember back in school, tests were weighed at 30% of your grade. So you could have a perfect 100 in the class, right? Perfect 100 in the class. You could make a 0 on the test and your grade would drop to a 70 overall, right? Just that fast. This is the same scenario like this. Since you don't have nothing to report, you have no debt, you are missing 30% of your grade because you have no debt revolving. You have like no debt on your credit card to show something because you have no other debt. Now, if this person had another credit card with a balance on it, that would be a total different story. But since they have nothing revolving, no credit card use revolving, this person needs to have a balance on their credit card. So let's go back. And as you see, it says 0, 0. They have no debt. November 15th, 2020. This is what's going on. Now, I'm going to jump fast forward to this right here and show you what their new score is, but I'm going to show you why it was. This is their score as of January 21 of 2021. They went up 39 points. And as you see, they got a $10 balance. But let me explain why that is. This was the issue here. They didn't understand their statement closing date, which is a very, very important date. As you see, you have a cycle period. No matter if you're using a credit card, light bill, cell phone, there's a certain period from month to month, December to January, as you see here. So from December 17, 2020 to January 16, 2021, this is what they did with their credit card. Now, their statement closing date is the last date is January 16th. So I told them, I said, look, you have to keep a balance on your credit card past the 16th. Meaning, do not pay it down to $0 January 15th and keep it $0 January 16th, and then you on new cycle January 17th, you're at $0. No, what you want to do is keep about $10 on it, right? Let it cycle over and let the bureaus report it. So what they did was drop their balance down to like $10 right before the 16th, and they let it go past the 16th. When they let it go past the 16th, January 17th, you're on a new cycle. So the credit bureaus will report the $10 here. Well, not the credit bureaus. The credit card company will report the $10 balance here, and they will report it to the credit bureaus. And that's what made their score go up. So in this person's predicament, they need to have a balance on the credit card. So you can't just have zero debt and think your score gonna be at its peak. You got to have a balance on at least one of your credit cards. I hear some people say roughly 3 credit cards to 4 with revolving debt, which is absolutely fine. But this person, I mean, 828, 1 credit card, $10 credit usage. Well, credit usage was $10. You can't go wrong with that, right? So this is why you need a balance. Now, some people who have multiple credit cards, multiple balances, and if you can't pay them down, that's a different scenario. But in this scenario, if you have zero debt, all this stuff going on, and you realize your score drop and you have a credit card, keep a balance on your credit card, and please understand your dates right here. You must understand your dates. So I hope this video helped you out. You know, it's very informative. I will put an info card up and a link in the description below as well to explain the cycle dates. I have a video, very detailed video, real short, explaining cycle dates so you can understand. Make sure you give this video a like, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit that bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.